Many of the times in our life, we come across some people who are not expressive in their verbal skills, and these are the people who are not able to tell what's exactly going inside their mind, and they are very shy, uncomfortable, awkward in every situations. Yes, in this video, we'll be discussing on the topic which is very close to my heart, and we will be trying to understand about autism spectrum disorder. So what is autism and how it can be destructive to remain under the spectrum disorder? Autism is a serious mental disorder which the individuals are born with, and it hampers the individual's communication skills and expression patterns.
So what happens with these individuals? Why they are always in the confused mode while interacting with the people? Why the social conversations is the skipping situation for such individuals? What are the real cause and what happens exactly inside their mind is the big question in solving the quest of autism.
So once you have diagnosed yourself as an autistic person, it is important for us to accept the reality and try to throw some light on our minds to get rid of this mental condition, because we already have gone through a lot of sufferings because of this mental issues, because of this thinking pattern. So we have to cut out this thinking pattern out of our mind. So you have to discover your own ways to get out of this particular mental inertia which is stopping you from discovering the reality of this world, which you have been deceived because of some mental issues that are persisting in your thoughts because of uncertain neural connections in the brains. So it is very difficult for neuroscientists to understand how the neural pathways are arranged in such individuals. So there is a considerable amount of anatomy that can be seen to be responsible for this kind of autistic behavior. That's why autism is considered to be a genetic disorder. Although environmental issues can be contributing for development and persistence and maintenance of this disorder, but with the help of your own input for the acceptance of the truth that your brain is functioning like an autistic brain, you have to accept the reality and start imparting in your lifestyle whatever ways that will take you towards the normal. So there is normal in each race, in each community. So you have to look out to your community and check out the behaviors of the individuals around you whom you find out to be normal, which is the behavior of the average individuals around yours. So you have to first observe the behavior of your surroundings. You have to sincerely observe and try to inculcate those behaviors which you find you are not accustomed to. Try to inculcate these behaviors in your behavioral pattern and start imposing your brain with certain behaviors that are considered to be norm for survival in your society. That's how you can create a good social rapport with all the individuals surrounding you, and that's how you can stay happy in your social accustomed environment. As autism do not allow the individuals to communicate with the people in the open sense, because of which the individuals are very shy in expressing out their feelings, and that's how it creates a lot of trouble in making friends, in developing relationships, in getting intimacy of life, in framing good relationships in job, in the work of place, and in family. And this creates a feeling of introvert nature and character that forms a false image which is considered to be vulnerable in society, and the individuals live their life with that vulnerable image all their life, creating the set of negative emotions every day, every hour of their life, and it becomes very difficult to survive in such circumstances. That's how the individuals turn more and more negative because of their lesson conversations and more negative thoughts accumulating in their brain, and this gathered thoughts are so destructive for the individuals that they tend to develop suicidal tendencies. They stop the social interactions because they find the negative feedback in every action that they can have, and that's how they skip each and every social actions that they could have done in more appropriate and more acceptable way. They start creating a negative image of themselves in their own minds, which is not the reality. So in order to get such autistic individuals, or to get yourself as an individual out of this autistic tendency that the brain develops with a lot of negative emotions and a lot of negative thinking, you have to first accept yourself as an autistic individual. After the acceptance, you have to see to it that you are engaging your brain continuously in some or the other activities so that it is not getting incoming signals of the negative feedbacks from your conscious part of your brain. So you have to continuously engage in certain works and certain activities that will create a good feedback to your brain.